Okay. Good day, everyone. My name is Coach Salisu. With me on this call is Coach Mo. I'm a advanced broker, RoyalQ Motion International. With me on this call, Coach Mo is a V4 member of RoyalQ Motion International. We have a special guest here named in the person of Newman. Newman is someone that hails from Ghana. Ghana is a country of 34 million people. Nigeria is a country of 235 million. So you can see the difference in population. And if you look at it, compare the two interest rates. Interest rate in Nigeria is on the high side. Your salary cannot pay your bills, right? It cannot pay your bills. If it can pay all your bills, respond on the chat. If your salary can pay all your bills, respond on the chat. Yes or no? If it can pay all your bills, respond on the chat. I want to see yes or no on the chat. Can your salary cover all your bills, monthly bills? Okay, I can see just two no. No. Your salary cannot pay all your bills. That's what we're telling you. That's why instead of sitting down on the fence to insult the government, to criticize the government, to say that the president is not doing this, he's not doing that, this, that, the governor is not doing well, who stole money, who did not steal money? Why don't you just sit down, think outside the box, solve the problem of your country? This is what Newman has done, right? Yes, Ghana has its own challenges, but he decided to use a software to save a lot of people, to solve their financial problem, even though they are working. As I'm talking to you now, if you are on this call, right? If you're on this call, make sure if you are here to activate your boat, go and get money to start. If you are already an active member, go and get serious with this business, because Coach Mo, who is a V4 member of RoyalQ, make nothing less than 2 million on a monthly basis. I challenge you on this call. Which company can pay you that money in Nigeria today? Which company? Is there any company that can pay you 2 million naira on a monthly basis? Which company? Respond on the chat. Which company can pay you 2 million naira on a monthly basis? Can you respond on the chat? No, any company can pay you 2 million naira without stressing your life, right? It just takes you 4 to 5 years to smash this rank. And once you hit that rank, that is the end of luck, not just in your life, in your generation unborn. So we have Newman, who has found RoyalQ, and he has used RoyalQ to solve the unemployment issue in Ghana. He has reduced the rate of unemployment with a software called RoyalQ. He has also solved the people's Ghanaian financial problem. Now, he has helped a lot of people, more than over 300 people, to solve their financial problem. So what are you doing to solve the problem of your country? Let's hear from him what is his past experience, his present experience, and what he intends to do with RoyalQ in the future. Dr. Newman, you have the floor. We would like to hear from you.
Hello, my leader. Good. Can you see me?
I can see you and we can hear you loud and clear.
Yes. So good morning from all parts of the world, and it's a pleasure having me here today. So I'm here to share my testimony, but then I would like to talk about something, a little bit of my story. Okay. Now it will resonate with a lot on decision taking, right? So since I was a prospect, okay, my times of being a prospect, my times of being a prospect, right? I remember what actually pushed me to start online business in a quest of looking for something we call passive income. I hated the fact that someone will become rich I hated the fact, I hated poverty. All right. All I wanted was passive income. And the reason being that 2021, during Corona time, something happened. My mom and dad, they have this small school they are trying to grow. They've been running the school for like 13 years, 10 to 13 years, and they are still broke. The only advantage there is that we get food to eat, right? During their kids' lunch food. So Corona time, something happened. My brother, they had to operate him. And then the truth is, I saw my mom struggle to get money. She went to the bank, they didn't borrow her the money, right? All the family members we thought were rich were not able to help because Corona had to bring them down. Okay. And then most of the people, all right, we had to look up to were not able to help. But then I was mentoring people in a game called Tomb Blast. People use money to play game. And then there's this lady, she's very successful. She makes like $10,000 monthly. Okay. She and then some other lady were able to help with $1,000. And she gave me this. She placed this key into my head. And Newman, the life you're living, anything, use this as an example. Anything happens for a reason. I didn't lose my brother. And maybe God is doing this for a reason. So I should use this for an example. Doesn't mean if one day, because emergency is out of our control, you cannot tell when you will fall sick. You cannot tell when something emergency will happen to you. But anything you do, make sure the time you invest, the little time, even if it's 1 second of your time you invest, it shouldn't be something that will not pay you tomorrow. It should be passive income. That got a click. So I had to go from one network marketing company to the other. All right. And because of where I'm coming from, I understood one thing, that the world we are living in, okay, it's either you challenge yourself, okay, because one day, what's the worst case scenario? One day we'll all not be here 200 years from now. So if my parents, right, has not been able to break through, though they've been fighting hard, it is because they didn't know what and how, right? So I decided that I'm going to go through all thick and thin, whatever it entails, to make sure I will figure that way out. So my name is Dr. Newman, all right? A doctor, not your medical doctor, right? I am purposed to cure poverty because I've been able to, with the years, I've been able to grab the concept, all right? And then from my own experience, okay, and per how far I've been able to come is because of knowing, okay, how. Because if you want to become a medical doctor, you don't sit home doing what you wish or what you want to do to become a medical doctor. You go to school to learn how to become a medical doctor. The same thing applies to becoming what? A mechanic. So if you want to become wealthy, we have your mentors that are wealthy. You learn exactly what they do. So this was why I used to sleep. I've been showing this, all right, staying with my mom. Okay, this is me. And life was so difficult with my best friend. I had to meet him. I met him in one company like that. All right. He and I, we are very much, we think alike, right? We decided not to do anything called job. In fact, we will go and buy food, and some of the food, you could see my birthday, my mom had to send me the kiosk. All right. She had to send me the kiosk, that I should be grateful for how far God has brought me. And then this was mean. This was when I had wanted to take my life because life was difficult, right? I had wanted, no one knows this. It's when I'm successful, right? After getting here, good. This was when I had wanted to take my life. But whatsoever reason, I was not able, I didn't do. And thank God for that. All right. So life was that difficult. To feed was the biggest challenge. Feeding was my biggest challenge. Right. So in a process, right, someone met me online, okay, and the person, am I loud and clear? Hello?
Yes,
Can you hear
yes,
me?
you're loud and clear, Dr. Newman.
Okay.
Yes, please
Okay.
proceed.
In a process, someone met me online, right? And then the person tried introducing RoyalQ to me. And the person didn't really tell me, Newman, you come and build this and that, right? The person only told me one thing, that while you are doing what you are doing, at least come and then do RoyalQ, be making some money from your trade, right? And then, so I didn't have the money. Now, being a prospect, I have something we call compelling reason. I have a reason I want to become successful so bad. My compelling reason was strong. My why was so much stronger than all excuses. So when I saw RoyalQ, just $120, At that time, Ghanaians, we had V3s and we had V2s. Okay, a lot of people were complaining, giving excuses. And you see, one thing I love about business is it's not everyone who will become wealthy. So if you get that chance, an opportunity to get the right business opportunity where you see people complaining, there's an opportunity there for you. So I remember my uplines are from Nigeria, right? So my Ghanaian colleagues were complaining, the money is too huge, this and that, you know. Oh, Nigeria, they understand the business. As for Nigeria, they're not like Ghana. Ghana people don't really get crypto, this and that. People have lost money online, so people cannot get money to start the business. All right. I saw something called an opportunity there. I also saw a lot of people lose money in one of these Ponzi return on investment. So I didn't have the money to start the business. Right. So what did I do? I didn't sit down waiting for God to come from the sky to bring me money to start this business. No, I didn't have the money to start the business. But because of my compelling reason, I had to understand one thing, that poverty is a sickness. I was poor. I didn't want the average lifestyle. I didn't want to become rich. I want wealth. I want to sleep and make money. Right? So I saw that in RoyalQ. I compared that to my network marketing company. Right? That you have to sell product, you have to refer with product. But for RoyalQ, even if you have a downline, they only trade. You also earn something. Do you understand? And then you too can trade. Many network marketers, if they make money, they spend that money. But for RoyalQ, if you make money, you trade, you make more profit, and then the capital will still be there, right? So even if you are lavishing your money, you know that there's still money there, like you are not going broke, and you still have a system paying you, right? So I had to sit down and I understood one thing, right? That poverty is a sickness when I was a prospect, right? If you want to cure sickness, you need the right medicine and the right doctor. So I realized that RoyalQ was the right medicine because you don't need anyone to convince you to join RoyalQ. If anyone should convince you to join RoyalQ, then don't join, right? You have to understand some facts and fiction. Who is the CEO of RoyalQ? That is our back case. Are you sure the business will not run? You don't need all those things from us, right? I have to understand one thing, that over 2 million people doing Royal. At that time, it was over 1.5 million doing RoyalQ all over the world. Let me talk of now, over 3 million people. If only 2 million should renew their boats every year, unlike all those scam return on investment that will tell you, you know something, invest your money here. You don't have to. There are many boats imitating RoyalQ to which you don't have to renew. Okay, compare that to RoyalQ. Even RoyalQ will renew, and it's $120. Those boats is $100. Some are even free, and you don't even renew. So I thought of it that no, they have to think of a tangible service before coming, right? And I want a business that will last forever, longevity. So what did I do? I had to adapt to this. I didn't have the money. I had to write the list because I was thinking I used 3 days to get my money. 3 days without getting trading capital. So I had to write all the list of the people that I know. I was a shy type. I couldn't have done this. My family were against me. In fact, my family didn't want to hear anything from me. The only one who listens, who believes in me, even that, not always. If she will believe in me and at a point in time, she'll get discouraged. Do you understand? Because it looks like things are not really going the way. And you know, the truth is we've gone for those days, right? There are many pastors that used to say, Newman, I should be careful, I'll not make it, this, that, because I was a quiet type, right? But I bought books like Think and Grow Rich and all, and the books were telling us that your own limitation is your mind. If you believe what someone has said about you, you will be broke, you'll be poor. So I realized that no, I can determine what I should become, not what someone should tell me. Not what someone has seen, because not one, not twice, not thrice. Many people used to see that, oh, as for Newman, you'll not get anywhere, this and that, you know. I should be careful about my life and all those things. But these books had to open my eye. So after writing out the list of all the people that I know, right, I called everyone. And if I call you, I use strategy. Now, I had to understand that poverty being a sickness, I need the right medicine and the right doctor. So the right medicine was RoyalQ. And then the right doctor is my mentors, my uplines. Only if they've got there's something they know I do not know. All I have to do is to grab the exact skill, because there's nothing like this business is not for me. There's nothing like I cannot do something. Everything is possible only if only if you have the skill, right? There's no difference between you and I. There's no difference between your uplines and yourself. The only difference is that they know something you don't know. I have to come into the business, empty my cup, and get what they know, right? So I had to ask. I didn't go to one person to ask for all the money because I know they will not get. So I use a strategy, because look, if you are so determined in life, some of us, we wait till case become worse. We wait till the hospital staffs become so hectic. All right. We wait till our kids, because we've gone through that thing before. We wait till something emergency happen, and then we'll be roaming, looking for money to come and solve that thing. I understood that, no, I was sick. I am sick and I need to cure that sickness, which is what? Poverty. Poverty has caused a lot of havoc. All right. So if I call one person, for example, Coach Mo, you know something, I'm at the roadside. I need, at that time, $1 was 10 cedis. That's like 1,000 naira. At that time, it was 600 naira. Right? No, not even up to 600. It was 400. Thereabout, 400, 500. So, you know, I'm at the roadside. The mate is trying to harass me. And then I lost my purse. So I need just 10 cedis urgently. That's like $1. And at that time, 450 naira thereabouts. Right? So I need it urgently. Can you help? The way I'll talk, and you too, 10 cedis is no money to you. $1, you know. No one can tell me you don't give me that. The family members that were not money. In fact, the way I'll do, some people, if I see that that one will not work, I'll use hospital. Then, you know, I'm at the hospital right now. I'm trying to reach out to my people there. I'm not getting them. So can you help me? So that is how I got $90-something. In fact, people that I just met, I called them. I asked for money. Look, sometimes, and right now as I'm talking to you, they don't know that they helped me with the money. They will not even remember, because if someone should borrow you a huge amount, they will remember. But this little one like this, they don't even know that something like this ever happened. That is what we call decision. The rest of the money, I was not able to get my money, right? I had to go to my mom, because if I'm successful, my mom will be successful. I went to my mom and I went to talk. If I talk, it will pass here, it will go out of here. If I talk, it will pass here, it will go out of here. If I talk, after finishing round 1 with my mom, it still didn't work. I'll go round 2, round 3, round 4. In the deep night, I have to spend 6 good hours in the night. I didn't make her sleep. Man, this is the last one. Go and borrow this $30. We were left with, I think, $20-something, right? Go and borrow this money. I'm swearing to you, man, with my last breath, if I don't make it, take me out from your kid. Like, if I don't make it, man, we'll make it. This and that. You know, the way I talk. Early in the dawn, not even up to morning, in the dawn. I don't know what triggered her. All right. I realized when it was not working, okay, I have to start hitting on points where I know it will make a lot of sense to her, right? I told her that, so you have not been able to break through. We've got opportunity. Human beings are there making it, right? Imagine, I just have to learn what they know. We will make it. There's nothing like impossible. Impossibilities is only for the weak-minded. I'm a strong person. Maybe you people do not know that. Do you understand? So I will make it. I know what I'm talking about. Right? So she borrowed the money, and I promised her one thing, that 1 week, Mom, give me 1 week. I'll get you back this money. Do you know something? The interesting part is she woke up in the dawn, just because maybe I told her 1 week or something. In the dawn to look for the money without wearing slippers. She'll go out to this person, ask for the money. In fact, me myself, if I remember that thing, it's sad. She'll go and ask for the money from this, from that, and she was not getting the money, right? But at last, she had to get the money from someone. And then they were jostling her for the money and all. After 1 week, my brothers and sisters, I was not able to get the money for her. But what's the worst case scenario? You cannot kill us. You can't kill my mom because she has borrowed money. You can't kill me. The only thing is you talk, you do all those things. I am willing to take that risk. Yes, it's better than taking nothing. Right? So when I started the business, people were giving us skills, you know, the business this, my upline that, my upline this. The most interesting part here is that we didn't have any V4, we didn't have V5, we didn't have V6, we only had V3s. And all the V3s we had in RoyalQ, Ghana here, were excuse givers. You see, there's a difference between people. You see, if you jump to the top, I understand. If you jump to the top, you don't value the rank. And if you do not build professionally, you get to the top and you will not be making the income as you want to, because you don't have that professional skill to build a business. People came into the business those days thinking it's one of these Ponzi return on investment. So I need to convince people to come into the business. I didn't come with that mindset. I understood one thing, that people are losing money online. And as a businessman, what am I supposed to do? I am not coming into a business. That's why if we tell you, talk to people, let people come into the business. We are not convincing you to tell people to come into the business for you to make $30. Because if you make $30, you spend that money, it will finish and you'll be back to zero. And if the person should give up on you, it's useless. You getting that referral is useless. It's of no use to you. So it is when the people come here to decide of becoming what? Successful. So what do? A lot of people, Ghana here, people don't have money, people who are doing this. You see, because I'm a businessman, I have a lot of books that I've read, I've gone through trainings and all. Do you understand? That's why I said success is taught. Your uplines have it all. Do you understand? This petty training, paradigm shift, if you shift your mindset, your reality will change. And all this boils down to that. So I have this training, okay, where a guy had to go and sell shoe at a village, okay, where 2 sellers has already sold without making any sale. In our normal traditional business life, what we think will be like, oh, the villagers, they don't have money, right? It's because they are all illiterate. They don't know the value of shoe and all. But the third guy to go and sell shoe in a village, he didn't see that. He saw opportunity. So what did he do? He had to solve a problem, not to convince people to buy shoe. The biggest mistake people are in RoyalQ doing is that if your upline should tell you to rank up, you think you have to go and convince people to join. Remember, we have the SW5. Some will, some won't. So what? Someone is waiting somewhere. Someone is seriously praying somewhere that, Coach Mo, please find me. Coach Mo, look for me. I need my destiny helper. Someone with the right business opportunity. I'm tired of losing my hard-earned money online. I need the right business opportunity, the right mentorship to make it. And then you are seated thinking you are doing something for yourself. It doesn't happen that way. So this guy had to go and call for a village event, borrowed money, called his team, all right? And what he does is that he will wear his own shoe, he will go to the farm with them, and then there's this ringworm that used to enter people's leg, right? It didn't happen to him. He will put his leg on glass, all those things, and he was still safe. So the village people started buying the shoe, not because they have money to buy shoe. The villagers started buying the shoe, not because they loved the shoe or because he convinced them to buy shoe. They started buying the shoe because he made an illustration to them, to which they had to understand. They had to understand that, because prevention is better than cure. Let me ask a question in the comment section. Let's go to the comment section, right? If you are in a village and then your neighbors, your siblings, their kids, maybe the only thing you do there is farming. All of them, their kids, they have this swallowed leg, okay, where if they go to farm, worm go into their leg, and then your child has not faced that challenge yet. Will you sit down and say, that should also happen to my child, or you take decision to buy the shoe if you know the shoe can prevent your kids from getting that? Hello, elephantiasis and all those things. Will you sit down and then wait? Hello, I'm in the comment section. Will you sit down or you will take decision to buy the shoe to prevent that? You will buy the shoe, not because you have the money. The same thing applies here, right? They started buying the shoe, not because he convinced them. It's because they now had something we call decision. Everyone, I'm telling you this fact. I've referred more than 400 plus prospects using WhatsApp online. There's no prospect online who doesn't have money. If you think prospects do not have money, they will not have money. Prospects do not buy RoyalQ because they do not have money. Prospect buys RoyalQ because they have dreams to achieve. So you do not go and sell, trying to convince them, oh, my leader, you know something? I want to make money to convince my people. You are not a businessman. Anyone who have that kind of mindset, you cannot build a business. Do you know what is going to happen? You grow. When you hit the rank, because you are not a businessman, you cannot duplicate anything to your people. So what do you think is going to happen here? You will fall. Because you have no professional skill. You have to convince people to come in. So now, if you start attacking the cold market, we have the warm market, which is the people very close to you. We have the hot market, which is your paddy like this, like your parents, those people. The warm markets are like your colleagues. You know them, but you're not really that close to them. And the cold markets are people you don't even know, like online. Do you understand? Because you have to convince people to join you. You can get to V3 by luck, but forget V4, you will be stuck. Forget V5, you will be stuck. You can never. You can never hit VC if you don't know how to hit the cold market. And if you think you have to convince people with earnings, I'm telling you something, I've referred many, many people, and I've never, even up to now, I've never showed prospect earnings that this belongs to me. So come and join this business. I educate you. I let you know the concept of online business, why you have to lose money online, why you have to do this. I educate you. I open your eye to why you keep losing money. And I let you know the facts and fiction from RoyalQ. Over 2 million. If 2 million should renew our boat every year, our money is not with them. And all those facts, prospect themselves will get to know that, if that's the case, then, meaning this is what I'm looking for. I don't want to lose my money online again. They join not because I convince them. It is because they have to understand something. Do you understand? And if they join, they know that, you see, if you convince people to come, they have the Ponzi mindset. So if they come, they don't take the business serious. People think online business is a place you just come and throw, man. If it's easy, upon 8.something billion people on earth, everyone would have become successful. But if they have the right mindset before coming in, right? If they come in, they take the business serious because you educated them. And this time around, they're tired of losing their hard-earned money. So if it's for them to come, they understand that, for me to become a medical doctor, for me to become a pilot, to be making a common, sorry to use this word, all right? But right now, it's common. At first, my brothers and sisters, this money was not common to me. To make 1,000 naira a month, 5,000 cedis a month, my brothers and sisters, this money, I would never see something like this in my life. Do you understand? But today with RoyalQ, I sleep, wake up, passive income. I'll share my screen and show you something. I sleep, wake up, and make this money with ease. Do you understand? So the same thing applies here. Educating them, they coming in. I was not referring them because I needed $30. I was referring them because I had the mentality that people were losing their hard-earned money. Instead of them losing their hard-earned money online into all this Ponzi. And whether you like it or not, people will still be doing Ponzi. So let me educate them. Let them come to the safe ground, all right, where they know their money is in their account, all right, to which they trade with. Now, let me give you a little bit secret in RoyalQ. One thing I love about RoyalQ, with time, I had to know about is floating and sub-bin real-time settlement. I'm telling you this with my heart. A lot of people do not understand the concept of trading. Social media has given the wrong mindset and perspective about trading. Last week alone, market was manipulated. Manual traders had to lose. The biggest manipulation ever. One of the biggest. Manual traders lost over $10 billion. Traders out there. Now, how do you think they make all this $10 billion? Many people had to lose their whole capital. A lot of people too had to hit their stop losses. Let me show you something. If you want, you see all those parasite mentor online, all these manual traders telling you, if they win one trade, they show to you, putting stop losses and all those things. Do you think the smart money, the big whales, do you think they want to make all your money if they know they cannot get it? They want to hit your stop loss. Look at the way the money, supply and demand is out of your control. You cannot control when the market is going up. You can also control when the market is coming down. That is out of your control as a businessman. And only if you want to become successful in life, you have to become what? An investor. There's no, look at $1 trillion industry. It should tell you that this is where the government is. This is where the banks are, the big banks, the big institutions. So if you are here, you are a top tier businessman, you have to think and do like them. But you are in a battlefield with them. If the demand rate of something is high, the market goes up. So meaning they would have to come into the market for the market to do what? To go up. Right? So at this point, this manipulation hit the top and also dumped and went back up again. So no matter where your stop loss is, it will hit those manual traders trading with stop loss. So with all the stop losses and all, now let's come to reality. You know one thing I love about RoyalQ? They have to solve our problem. The sub-bin real-time settlement and the margin calls. Let me just hit briefly on this. If you're a trader here and you understand this, trading for you to become a profitable trader, a lot of people, most manual traders, they win. You think as you are winning, it's the billionaires who are winning their money. So you think they will be there because the big banks, the big whales, they don't know what to do with their money. They have something we call FOMO, fear of missing out. So when they enter, you people will be winning out of FOMO. Let me follow the trend. You think who brought the idea of those trend line technical analysis and all? Do you understand? If it's easy, like to go to YouTube and go and search for all those things. Demand and supply controls the market. Forget about all those analysis. Do you understand? You win. Then one manipulation will take everything from you. Those manual traders. But for RoyalQ, he understands that supply and demand is out of our control. So let me bring a service to which, no matter, regardless of where the market is, let's walk to the concept of trading. All right, trading is all about buying and selling. If you're having a store, okay, and you use $1,000, you stock your store with goods. Everyone having a store, you feel something we call floating. It doesn't mean you've lost. If you're having a store, you will be in something we call floating. Now, that floating means you still have the things in your store while you are selling on a daily basis. Steady state. If you enter the market, someone says I'm too fast. Sorry, that's how I talk. Okay, sorry. Okay, so if you buy it, if you buy things into your store, you have a boutique. You cannot start boutique with $100. But let's say you stock your store or your boutique with $1,000. Imagine something. Okay, you will be in something we call floating. You are still at risk. You can get liquidated. If your store should get bent the next day, you've lost everything. You've got liquidated. If armed robbers should come and steal from you, you've got liquidated. Do you understand? But while you are in floating, people are having the wrong mindset. That is what RoyalQ, we are here to tell you, that this is the best out there. If only you understand what trading is. If you stock your store with goods, all right, while you are in floating, today you sell something small. People think trading, buying and selling is about before the end of the day, everything should come. All your capital and all your profit should come. That's not what trading is about. Look at your traditional businesses. Do you understand? So when you stock your store, before the end of the day, at least you've sold some things. It doesn't mean you've sold everything. Can you sell everything in the boutique? No. You sell some 1 or 2 things. You make some small profit. Then the next day you sell. With time, after selling all the things in the store, that is when you now see all your capital and you see all your profits. Understand that concept in the boat. We have the whole warehouse mode. We have the whole warehouse mode. We have the sub-B mode and the sub-B real time. I want you to understand this, that trading cryptocurrency, RoyalQ has simplified it for you to understand that if you want to become a businessman, if you want to start any business, this is the best option. It's just like starting your own boutique. But the only interesting part is you don't have to go outside there looking for customers. If you want to start your own boutique or your traditional business, put it here. Do you understand? Now, the whole warehouse mode, if you're having a boutique, you can decide, okay, let me take a sales girl. You cannot pay sales girl $10 a month. But we pay RoyalQ $10 a month. Do you understand? Which is $120 a year. Now, this sales girl, imagine something. You tell the sales girl that before you sell everything, if it will take 1, 2, 3 months or 6 months for you to sell everything in the boutique, do you understand? I'll come, take my profits and take my capital. I know how much. It's like just like we telling the boats, take profit 2%. If a boss should tell you 100% automatic, please, it's a scam. If a boss should be the ones to be doing stuff for you, no robot should be able to tell. Human beings are the one manipulating the market. Supply and demand. We human control this. A robot shouldn't be able to determine this. If you're having a boutique, you are the one to stock your boutique, not the boutique, the sales girl. RoyalQ is just like a sales girl. So it's not RoyalQ that will be deciding what to do on the market. That is why we love RoyalQ. You see, it follows the criteria of real legitimate business. Do you understand? Now, the sub-B mode. Just like how the sales girl can have she been in your store if you've traveled to which you are not available to stock your store. All right. She can decide, okay, if the shoe there is finished, and then let's say, let me use someone here. We have Peter. Mr. Peter wants to buy shoe. Someone said I should take it slow and steady. Aish. Okay, because of time factor, I'm not sure they would give me 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, if Mr. Peter wants to buy shoe, okay, Mr. Peter would have to come to the shop. If he comes and then the shoe is finished. Okay.
Dr. Newman, you can take your time. We are enjoying your talk, so please just take your time so that we can get you. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. So if Mr. Peter wants to buy shoe, okay, Mr. Peter will come to the shop. If he comes to the shop and the shoe is finished, will Mr. Peter tell the customer that there's no shoe? That's the sub-bin mode. Mr. Peter will now use. He has not he has bought while I have my boutique and I have my sales girl. Let me use Hope. Hope is my own, business daughter. All right. So I can use her and she will be okay. So let me use Hope. Let's say Hope is the one selling for me there. Hope, I'll tell Hope, go to the retail shop here, go and buy shoe from that person at this so price to it and sell to Mr. Peter. Do not tell Mr. Peter that we do not have that shoe. That is the sub-bin mode. So any profit you make, it uses that with your capital to buy, sell for you. Then the sub-bin real-time settlement, which we mostly use. Are you all aware? If you go to some stores, please, if you understand this concept, you understand that RoyalQ crosses the real. Look, trading is simple. This is the secret they are not showing you. Social media is giving the wrong mindset and the wrong concept of trading. You have to put stop loss, you have to do this, you have to do, and you will always be losing. Mention how many manual traders are. It's courses they are selling. I'm telling you, if you see a manual trader who is so successful, it's because of the courses they are selling. They are not profitable because they are using the wrong. It's only those who have the right mindset. And I'm telling you, the big whales and big banks, they don't put stop loss and all those things. They can wait in the market for a while because they understand what trading means. The sub-bin real-time settlement. The sub-bin real-time settlement, okay, says what? Do you know, all of you will go to the comment section. Are you all aware that there are some stores, if you go and buy something, you pay directly. You pay directly to the company. Are you all aware? Hello? If you go and buy something, you don't give the money to the sales girl. You pay, there are some restaurant, boutique, you pay directly to the company, true of us. You pay directly. Well, let's say I have my own boutique. Good. I have my own boutique. All right. I stock my boutique with a $10,000. I am in floating. I've not sold everything there. I'm still at risk. I can get liquidated anytime. Do you understand? But if any customer should come and buy something there, they pay directly to the company's account. So I see everything. If a customer should buy $1 worth of something, I see it here. If a customer, that's the sub-bin real-time settlement. Anytime the robot buys, sell, we see. Buy, sell, we see. Buy, sell, we see. So if you understand this concept, now you know that RoyalQ passes the good. You see, if you want to become a businessman, you should first understand something people do not understand. That is where you have opportunity. That is where you have your advantage over other people. Do you understand? So people have the kind of wrong mindset. This is where if you know, you can educate people. You see, all this boils down to educating people. Do you understand? So all this education comes in here. Do you understand? And with time, all right, people kept joining the business, right? And then we kept growing. Now, let me show you people something. I'm telling you this from my heart. I'm not a crypto trader. I've never done anything trading in my life before. RoyalQ is actually my first time knowing anything about crypto. I've never in my life done anything crypto trading before. Coming into RoyalQ, my first 8 months in the business, I still didn't know how to use this. Why? Because I was not a crypto trader. And when I joined the business initially, there were many meetings. Dr. Money will be hosting meeting. That same time, my upline will be hosting meeting. Leader Julius will be like, many people will be hosting meeting. Then I'll be confused. Which one should I even attend? I'll attend here, small, then I'll attend here. Sometimes I'll let my friend attend the other one. They will attend it. I don't know what. And you see, because I was new to all this, if I'm hearing things like sub-bin real-time settlement, support register, all this, you see, RoyalQ has even made analysis easy. For a boat to be in one coin, it's like stocking your stock. So far as you have the sub-bin real-time settlement and the margin call, it will buying and selling. That is how boutiques work. That's how trading is. So if a market is trading one coin for a long, it's normal. That's how trading is. Your clothing can be in your boutique for 6 months. What I'm saying, is it true or false? And you are still not done selling all the dresses. That is what we call floating. Unless you don't know the truth. Do you understand? So we had to go that way. All right. And with time, my first 8 months, I was struggling. But you know one thing? The reason I was struggling is because the system your uplines has been able to put there today, we didn't have it. The system, there was nothing called YouTube where you will come and be watching videos. If you join, your upline will tell you what this TikTok YouTube video. We were still trying to figure the way out. Do you know when I joined the business? I joined during beer season. So imagine something. I joined when RoyalQ didn't have means and ways to use that boat. I joined when we were still using TradingView to analyze the hard way. I joined when we were still figuring this out. That was when I joined the business. Right? It was difficult. My first year in the business was a massive, failure. All my downlines. Rejoice failed her first year. Wonder failed her first year. Enoch failed his first year. They were still V1s. We all failed. Now, because you see, when I'm telling you something that In a book, Think and Grow Rich, talks about something that when success is coming, it comes. You see, the reason why many people cannot be successful is because you don't know why you want. You think your uplines would have to make you successful. And the reason why we fail, please don't get me wrong, the business didn't make us fail. There's no problem with the business. The problem is us. It is because there was no system. My uplines didn't have it. I mean, not my, I was learning from my upline, my V4 and upline from Nigeria. Do you understand? But my upline from Ghana here, V3, he didn't have it. Do you understand? I didn't sit down to say, my upline is not helping me. My upline has done this. No, I came here into the business for myself. I am here to become wealthy for myself. If I am wealthy, my upline will not be the one to enjoy my wealth. I know what I want in life. And the book Think and Grow Rich has opened my eyes to that extent. That anyone who wants to make it, right, you have to take your own decision. Do you understand? Lead and then solve that problem. So I realized that was a problem. So how do I solve the problem? I have to dedicate, because I'm telling you the truth. I only came here because I wanted people to, you know, those people losing their money in Ponzi businesses. Why don't they just come here? So I thought everything would just be on a fallacy basis. And I told myself, no. Newman, if you are not making profits from your trade, if you are not growing, if you don't know how to go, it is the only difference between me and Dr. Money, the only difference between me and leader OBM, the only difference between me and leader Julius is that they know something I do not know. That they have head like me, they have eyes like me, they have mouth like me, they have body, they have everything like me, they are human like me. So if they are there, they are. I come into the business, people are trading. They are making the profit. I come into the business, people are ranking up. People are making the passive income. The only thing is that they know something I do not know yet. I do not know that thing yet. So I kept attending meetings. Now, let me show you something. I have to stop everything in life. Do you know when my dad died? He had a small school in a village here. We were having like 40-something students. Do you understand? When he died, I came to hold the school for, I think, 2 months or 3 with my best friend, Wanda. One day we had to sit down. And I said, Wanda, this life itself, we've been telling ourselves that we are going through all thick and thin. Okay? Now, come to reality here. Traditional business is the truth. Traditional business cannot make you wealthy. Forget how big your traditional business is. You are limited. Realities is the truth. No matter how we invest our time into that school, it's useless if only we want to make passive income. That is what we got to know. Why? Because opening a traditional business, no matter how we can have the biggest school in Ghana, the parents that will bring their kids to our school, they are not billionaires in dollars. So even if all the parents to add up their total net worth for us, we'll still not. So imagine, the parents are only going to pay something small as school fees. Even if we have 10 billion school bags, those school bags cannot leave Ghana to Nigeria to be bringing in students daily. So any traditional business you have, thinking you want to become wealthy, you can only become rich without becoming wealthy. It's not possible. Forget it. And every rich man that gets to the top, you fall. And we are not willing to go through that same routine. We want to get there and stay. So we collapse the school. Come and see results. From family, from environment, even as family man in my area. And Newman, do you know you're a fool? Your father left this small thing. At least, for you, dear, if we say do A, you do B. Newman, you are always, you see, there's always this black sheep in the family. Do you understand? To which anything the family, what the family members are saying to be normal. One, we refuse to job. We refuse to do anything the family is asking us to do. We are just, different. The way we think and everything. Let me tell you the truth. Even some classmates, my family, my teachers were insulting me with, today their monthly salary, sometimes it's my daily earnings. And I do not work for this. This is not from trading. No. I sleep, wake up and make that money. Some classmates that were insulting me. Last time, I went to meet up with one of my business partner. I don't know if it's on the line before I say that. Please, I'm coming in. I'm coming. I have to check. My business partner, okay, he's a boss to my classmate. And okay, I mentor him, all right? And then one day I went to his workplace, all right, to go and visit him. When I went, I saw 2 of my classmates. These 2 people, they were, if write exams or something, one is always first. The other one is always among the 2nd to 4th. Do you understand? Come and see insult. They can use these people to discipline us. Come to this. In fact, it was not easy. Do you understand? When I called someone, so what? Someone is waiting somewhere. Strangers helped me. Strangers believed in me. And I realized one thing, not knowing. As they were thinking, because at first they were making me feel inferior, like, oh, this guy, he doesn't know much, this guy, anything we are saying, if we say A, you are always saying B, like, no, fire, you are not part. Do you understand? I realized that what is here is far bigger than all of them. That is why they were not understanding me. Because what I got to know, the kind of books I read, the mentors that I used to follow and all, what I do is different. So I got to understand that they are all not wealthy. They are all in the box the matrix has programmed them to be in. So all they know is what their environment has influenced them to know, what is in their subconscious mind. So if I am outside the box, meaning all the 99%, the cycle around me, they shouldn't understand me. Meaning my IQ is more than them. I didn't know this. So when I went to visit him, all right, he started calling my boss this and that. And then he gave me the special chair. We have to sit talking business. When he came, my classmates were like, boss, this guy, me, my own classmates are calling your boss, this and that. And I said, his boss was saying, okay, this is my mentor. Do you understand? And those classmates were there watching. Do you understand? People who thought life will not end anywhere for me. People who thought because I refused to job, I will not get anywhere. When I came into the business, I asked leader OBM. I interviewed all the leaders. I went to leader OBM's DM. I went to Dr. Moni's DM. I went to leader Julius's DM. I went to all the leaders' DM and I asked them one question. Unless I don't see that you're a V4 and above. If I see that even if you're a V4, V5, V6, I'll come into your DM and I'll ask, my leader, are you doing this business full-time or part-time? Because in a book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hills, a king had to take his people to the next part of the town to go and fight. When they got there, he asked them to burn their boats, to burn their ship. All right? They were like, boss, why should we burn this? How do we go back? And all? He said, burn it. So it was sinking. He told them, if you see our source of retreat, our plan B is sinking, it's either we win or we perish. They won, but their opponents were more. Do you understand? Russia had to use the same tactics. Do you understand? The same thing applies here. I want to follow principles. What's the worst case scenario? One day we'll all not be here. So why don't I even take that hard decision? Even if I should go and job, it's hard. Even if I should do anything in life, 150 years from now, all the 8-point-something billion people on earth will all still not be here. So why don't I just go the hard way? Like, follow the principles the hard way. And what if I succeed? Some people will be thinking, what if I succeed? Though 1 year was not easy. Do you understand? But when we're getting a click, I told myself, I'm going to do anything possible. I don't care how long. I'm going to stay here. If people can be patient to go to a medical school for 7 good years to complete, just to get a job that will be paying them less than ₦1 million. What is my excuse? I do not know anything about crypto. I am new to this. My first 8 months, I still struggle to even know everything about this because there was no system like today. But I told myself, I am still here. So when I asked all the leaders, are you doing this full-time or part-time? All of them full-time. One leader even told me that, so far all the, top earners, they are full-time, they've been full-timers from day one. One day we sat down, we said, you know something? If we've been struggling all this while and hunger never killed us, we are coming into the business full-time. It's 2 things. What are you scared of? Death. You cannot escape death. If it is God's will that we will go, we will go. If it is not part of God's will, we will be here. What's the worst case scenario? We are coming into the business full-time, and when a lot of people have you see, we have to do something other people are not doing. Other people think, oh, let the business start paying me, and then I'll come in full-time. Go, can you open a restaurant worth 100,000, or can you use the $10,000 to start your own school or start a restaurant and tell me I'm going to job? So if the restaurant should start paying me full-time, I'll go into it full-time. It will not work. So because we wanted to become wealthy so bad, we told ourselves, you know something, we are coming in full-time. This business will have to kill us. If this business doesn't kill us, we will kill the business. If RoyalQ, we will go through all thick and thin. And I'm telling you, if this will not kill us, we will kill the business. It got to, friends are like that. It got to a point he was also slowing up, and later he came in and we had to continue. Today is a V3 and I'm a V4. And today we are happy. I'm telling you, he's the one chatting. We're happy. The kind of lifestyle we've been dreaming of. I'm telling you this from my heart. If you don't know the kind of this night we were in RoyalQ this night. Let me share my screen and show you people something here. This night we were in RoyalQ. We were hungry. And you see, I've realized one thing, that if you take something as your full time, according to the book Think and Grow Rich, if you put your 2 legs into something, you can never fail. The universe will work in your favor. Everything will work in your favor. The law of attraction will work here. Anything your 2 legs is in, it will work for you. It's just like that. Because that is your source of income. That is where you feed. I'm sharing my screen. Can you see my screen?
No, we can't see your screen. Maybe you try again and see.
Oh, let me show you this. That was this night, and that activation changed my life. I'm telling you this. I got one activation in a deep night out of hunger. I didn't want to get to, do you know, I didn't have a dream when I started, though I wanted to become wealthy and all those things. But my biggest compelling reason to get to V3 was because of hunger. We were hungry. Hunger was our biggest challenge. Someone is asking, how long have I been in the business? This is my 3rd year. Okay, dear. We were hungry. Let me show you this. Why is it so that I'm not still able to share my screen? Should I leave and rejoin?
Okay, Dr. Newman, I think you need to leave and rejoin. Maybe
we were hungry.
Network.
Oh, there's this Amelia from.
Dr. Newman, can you hear me? I think you will need to leave and rejoin. Okay, it is coming up. It is coming up now. All right, we can see your screen. Dr. Newman, your line is breaking. We can't hear you anymore. His network is bad.
If you buy Wachi, for those.
Dr. Newman, your network is terrible. Please, can you leave and rejoin? Your network is terrible. Can you hear me?
He will have to join. Which move? Maybe you let him know on his WhatsApp.
Let me do that now.
So, guys, yeah, you were saying something about putting in your 2 legs in a business, and it will definitely pay you. That's the law of Isaac Newton, 3rd law of motion. Is also in line with what he said. Action and reaction are always equal and opposite. If you are lackadaisical about your business will also be lackadaisical in paying you. It depends on the effort you put. You put in more effort, you see more money. Put in less effort, you see less money. So let's wait for him to join. Probably he will join us very soon. Very interesting story. You can see how he has used the same software on your phone. He has used it to smash the rank of V4, and he is on his way to V5. Like I told you guys on this call, once you get to V4, you make nothing less than 2 million on a monthly basis, of which everyone on this call has confirmed that you hardly can see any company that can pay you that money without stressing the hell out of you. But in RoyalQ, you smash the rank and you keep enjoying making money with ease. So we're still waiting for Newman to come and join. Just give him, I think he should be join us in 10 or 15 minutes time. Let's wait for him so that he will share his screen for you to see the money live, not just there. speech he had been making. I know some of us on this call were waiting for, what is it now? You will see with your eyes. Live money being made, right? The final decision is up to you. If he can do it, you can do it. If Coach Mo can do it, you can also do it. Coach Mo does not have foreheads. Dr. Newman does not have foreheads. He has the same head like you. It's just that he decided to reset or refurbish his mindset towards wealth making. You need to fix your mindset. If you are a reform member of RoyalQ, I don't think you will need a job. You are unemployable. Nobody can employ you. Yes, the meeting is recorded and it will be shared across the group. Yeah, I think his network is trying to join now. Very soon he will join us. The recording will be shared. You will get the recording. It's recorded.
Yes, he's here. Coach Salisu, I just made him a co-host. Dr. Newman, can you hear me? Confirm if you can hear me.
Okay, so he's back?
Yes, please, I can hear you.
Awesome.
Go.
Okay. There was this night when Wanda and I, you see, when we have to follow the hard principles like that, right? This night, I told him that let's take this picture down. And I'm promising you, you will not fail. You cannot follow me and fail. Wanda, we cannot be, because he himself, he was skeptical a little bit. It's not that sometimes the one you follow in life too is important. I thought this is my best friend. When we were handling the school, you could see this is what my father wanted me to become. Do you understand? But it is okay. It's because that's what they know. Do you understand? Imagine building this thing from scratch, right? But then, let me come here. Good. This night, and I told Wanda, let's take this picture down. In the deep night, we're hungry. We didn't have money to buy food. The next day too, if you do not get, we are not going to feed. So I had to go online, share group link, do. I presented 1,717. The 1,717 person was the one who activated. That's how we got $30 to feed that night. We told ourselves we are not going to ask anybody. We are not going anywhere. It is RoyalQ that will feed us. Anything, anyhow. It is RoyalQ that is going to feed us. It is RoyalQ we will use to survive. Is that someone will hear that RoyalQ will finish us, will feed? Life is the battlefield. If you don't understand this, you will not fight. If you are not willing to fight a battle, if you are not hungry, you will not look for food. It's only for those who are hungry enough. And I know if I'm wealthy, all my family members will be wealthy. Because I will be able to grab the way and teach them. So that's I'm talking to you. Glory be to God. All my family, this is what they do. All right. And I'm promising you one thing. Give them up to 3 to 5 years. None of my family, my nuclear family, none of them will be poor. I'm talking out of my own experience because we know how. We know how we got here. All right. This is myself. That night, look at me. Very dirty. We didn't have money to buy dresses. At first, I'll even be thinking, do you know that it got to a point in my life? I'm telling you people this. If someone should be eating food, like better food, I'll be asking myself, hey, so Newman, will I also get money to be eating rice with chicken? I'm telling you this from my heart. You can ask Wanda. So can I also buy, Wanda, we also, because when we get the small money, we'll buy food and then we'll leave some for evening time. How do you call this? Kanzo. Under rice. Nigeria, how do you call yours? Ghana, we call it kanzo. After, if you buy wache or rice, the under, the black, no. How do you call it? Hello? How do you call that in Nigeria?
Are you talking about remnants? Is it remnants? Is it like remnants?
I guess.
Leftover food?
Yes. No. Let's say, how do you call kanzo in English? You see, the rice, okay? Is it the
burnt part? The burnt part?
Yes,
the rice.
Yes.
Okay.
So when we go, we'll buy that. We were willing. You see, we have a strong, compelling reason, and we are willing to fight that battle because we know that if it is easy, you see, it's one thing. Hard times make easy men. Hard time creates strong men. Strong men create easy time. Easy time creates weak men create hard times. So we were born into hard times, so we are strong men. We are not coming from a rich home. It's only the rich that can become wealthy easily because money can do anything. Meaning we have to fight and break the barrier of what? Poverty. We also have to go a little bit up, break that barrier of the average lifestyle, break also the barrier of riches. So we are fighting a battle 97% of the world population are fighting. We don't expect it to be easy. We are willing to go through all thick and thin. So I had to present and present and present. That night, I got one activation. Over 1,700 and something. That activation, he is still in the business he's doing, but one of his down. He too, when he came and he realized that, Newman, you are doing this business with your best friend. He also went to his best friend. You know, do you know something? I have a business. You know, he didn't explain the business. So he just went to, you see, sometimes your best friend, you don't beg them to join business. So unless you don't know what you, he heard my part. He also went to his best friend. I have a business, just get $120 and come and start. How am I going to make money in the business? Is that you just get $120? When he joined the business, Enoch had a problem. So this is how it is. This is that. He was not making anything, And I stepped in myself. I spoke to him. I made him know his dream. You can achieve success. You can achieve that. I was not successful. But I was so determined to become successful. Enoch knew that I have not gotten there yet. He believed in me. Today he's a victory. Rejoice. I met her. She completed the nursing school. She went through all challenges. Her first year, failure, she would do everything. I told her that so far as we are here and we are doing, go through all the thick and thin. If it is easy, everyone will break through. Your house riches is not doing you. Your only limitation is your mindset. If you've programmed your mind that, because at first she was shy, she cannot talk, she cannot do, as for me, networking is not my thing. As for me, I cannot build. As for me, I cannot do this. As for me, I said, your only limitation is your mindset. You went to school to go and learn to become what? A nurse. When I opened her eye, she now decided, today she's a victory. What she made last month alone is even more. If I show you what I made, you understand what my victories are making for me to make this. Do you understand? So there are evidence to tell you that your only limitation is your mindset. You only need a skill. Do you understand? And all these people, they believed in me. We had to build to this extent. Now, when we got the click, when the results started coming, in some part of the book, I don't know if I should open it for you. It says, if results start coming, it comes in abundance. It comes consistently for you to keep asking. Because Rejoice failed the first year. She had a problem with her husband, and all this online stuff is not working, all those things, family, everything. Do you understand? Yet, she still was here because Newman had to tell her that you have to fight for your success. So she was in full-time. All the leaders that I mentioned, they all came in full-time. They were willing to fight for their success once and for all. And life will still move on. You see, I keep telling everyone that whether you fight to break through in life or not, life will still move on. And the plans you had, if you had plans last year, last 2 years, last 3 years, last 4 years, last 5 years, and you are still not breaking through in life, it is not because your plan is not working. It is not because things are not working for you. It is because you don't know how to. I'm telling you the bitter truth. Because there's no way you would look at Rejoice. Look at all these people. Look at your leaders. It is because they know how to. Look at the leaders like Leader Julius that just got to V6. He has done network marketing before. So he went to learn how to. That is why when he came here, he had to continue the journey. If you don't know, if you're not a professional in any field, you cannot make the money. Do you understand? Now, surprisingly, I got to V4. Is it 2 months ago? Hello, is it 2 months ago? December, January, February. I think last month. Was it last month?
I don't think it is up to 2 months. Not up to 2 months. That was last month.
Up to 2 months. Let me show you something.
I think last month.
The business. In fact, I joined this business because Newman was hungry. I wanted to get to V3, and thanks so much to my Grace and Chifolu, and then my upline Yara, okay, from Nigeria. All right, my uplines will call me when I'm down. You see, when I'm down, I don't sit down to blame. I don't sit down when I'm depressed. I've gone through depression upon depression. I've not tell you all the story. When I get to V6, there's some particular thing. If I tell all of you, if you don't take care, there will be tears in the comment section. Do you understand? Let me show you this. My Grace will come here and say, Newman, you've taken this hard decision. Okay? Do not give up. Even if for nothing, just get to V3. If you get to V3, at least, you are sure you will never be hungry. So my biggest purpose to get to V3 was because I was hungry. I just wanted to get there and not be hungry. And I want to make passive income while people make money for themselves. With time, you see, the more you keep going, the more you are making the money. And at first, my biggest dream was to be making $10 daily. I told my Newman, if it's $10 making daily, hey, I'll be okay. Because in my country here, for someone to make it there, at that time, it was 3,000 cedis. Do you understand? That's like 300,000 naira. Hey, how many government workers are making this a month? So I was comparing that. Do you understand? So if I'm making this, I thought I'll be okay. When I started making this, I felt like this thing is not even reaching anything. No. Do you understand? I got to V4 recently. Look at something here. Even though, listen, this is the essence of passive income. And if you think the business is, if people are not trading, I'll not be making this. Look at this thing. The maximum it will take me is minutes. Every minute I make money. My dream has come to pass. Upon all the struggles, upon all this, I was still able to figure the way out. Imagine I was seated waiting for my uplines to figure the way out for me. If I know I'm not trading, I'm not making it, it's because I am the problem. I still have to figure that way out. I didn't sit down and my upline is not doing this, my upline is not doing that. I had to figure the way out. So for us, human being like me are in a business making money, meaning I can also make money. Look at this. This month, I think we are already, today is 8 days, right? And look at something. Look at something here. For this month alone. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
This month, I've made my first withdrawal. Right now, I'm trying to raise huge capital, so I'll be making $10,000 daily from my trade. Wait until I come and give you testimony about that. You see, you have to be strategic in life. I now have the foundation that gives more income. Now, 354 in 8 days, 354.2. 354.2. Wait until I tell you what I made last month. And I'm telling you, I'm grateful. It has changed me. 573 plus 573 in 8 days. This is not money I worked hard for. In fact, this week I've been sick. You can ask my downlines. This week I've not really been having meetings and all. Do you understand? But one thing I know for sure, if you learn the concept of building a system, people think it's all about, look at this. 3 figure is assured. Look at, even though market is down, imagine market start pumping. 3 figure most of the time. Something I never thought I could be making. Now, if I should bring this into Naira, that's 1.5 million Naira in 8 days. Money I sleep, wake up, and then make. Free money. But this is what we call passive income. The wealthiest people on earth are making passive income. Why not you? Life will still move on. And like I said, I keep saying something. You don't need to be inspired by anyone. If you like, the only people I can inspire on the line is the women. But you see the men like me, if you like, don't adapt to realities. CZ, the owner of Binance, is the richest today. He sold his house for $1 million. Ask him why he didn't use that money to go and trade like other manual traders will be doing. He built a system. He built Binance to be giving him passive income, connecting investors to what? The financial market. And as he's making more money, that's when he's trading. You think billionaires are so strategic? Whether you like it or not, 150 years from now, we'll all not be here. So as for me, this, as for me, that, as for me, I cannot do this and that. Life will still move on without you. And the wealthy people will keep getting wealthier. With or without you, Dr. Money is still a V6. If you're a man, if you like, don't take the decision. You have family to take care of. With or without you, the problems will still keep coming. But if you're a woman, I am inspiring you with my heart. And I keep saying this. If you're a man and you're not taking this serious, I'm telling you, I know women that are working very hard. I know women that are hitting. Look at Dr. Money and go. Very soon, women will now come and be asking for bride price instead of men. Do you understand? Last month, I got to V4 last month. Not even up to 1 month. Do you know that last month, the business paid me 6 million Naira? That's 60,000 Ghana cedis without working for. Free money. 6 million naira. Those who don't understand this is, you see, I never thought I could make this. Sleep, wake up, and you make this money. 6 million naira. I'll sleep, wake up, and make like money I do not work for. You live 60,600 million Ghana cedis. Just last month, first month of becoming a V. First month of becoming a V4. 6 million naira. And even last month, this month, market has not really been pumping. So imagine if the real bull, like, it should start like that. The market should start making a drastic move. Do you understand? 6 million naira. But all my times of failure has paid off. When I heard Coach Mo saying as a V4, even in a worst case scenario, you make 2 million naira a month, I was smiling. I say, hey, what if you hear what I made as a V4 last month? Myself, I was shocked. 3 times of what he was even thinking. Right? It is because the determination was there. And I want to give you one secret. If we're building, the universe works in a favor of a good steward. All right? Stewardship. If you don't understand stewardship, we are here for a purpose. Do not have it in mind that you are building to take care of your family and friends. These are petty trainings you need to break through. If you think you want to become wealthy, there are things in your control and things out of your control. Result is out of your control. You cannot control people coming into your business. You cannot control all those things. You can start a business, you can be very serious, you can do all those things, but you cannot control the result. God gives results. Right? If you're a Muslim, Christian, JW, your religion, okay, you've been praying to God. Ask yourself this question. Give me one reason why God should bless you and leave other people in your religion. Well, the church you attend, give me one reason God should bless you and leave them. He feeds everyone. If you like, the mason, POP, plumber, all these people. One thing I've realized about life is no matter what you do in life, if you're an electrician, if you like, have 10,000 kids. Before the end of the day, you guys will survive. And you don't even know how you survived. God feeds everyone. Mysteriously. But then he doesn't give to people in abundance if I'm not a good steward. Do you understand? Talking of good steward, all right? As you are here, if you want to become wealthy, follow the principles of wealth. When God asked Solomon, what do you want? He said, I want wisdom to help the people. He didn't say, yes, I'm a Ghanaian, the one asking. He didn't say, I want money to take care of my family and friends. If you are here and you think you want to refer people for $30, if you are here, you think you want to just refer people for $30. If you think you are a referrer, me, my leader, don't worry. As for me, I don't know how to do it. You are not referring. You are not referring. You should have the mindset that you want to impact lives. That is the only way you take decision that you want to build a business. Results will come to your system. You will naturally get the people. You'll get the serious ones. They will not, but you would have to do the work. Do you understand? But you will get them into your system because you are having the right paradigm. That you want to change lives. You are saving people. You should have a mission. Our mission is to educate and save more people from losing their hard-earned money online. But if your mission is to refer $30, you will jump to the top. You can, in system building businesses, you can get to the rank and your earnings will not match the rank. Why? Because you don't have a mission. You are rather thinking of what? The $30 referral gain. And you think referral is what will get you there. It's not referral. Someone say, I'm getting to V4 tomorrow. It's not referral. It's about having a mission, being a good steward. We are here to take care of what God's creation. Okay? If you have that in mind, things work in your favor. The wisdom comes to you. Someone who doesn't know how to trade, who doesn't know how to do all these things, I've been able to figure out this way out. Sometimes you'll be teaching and some of the wisdom will just come to you like that. It is because if God sees that you are so much boiled down to helping people, he add the rest to you. He give you all those wisdom. He give you the solution to your problem. Do you understand? He will never leave you. But then if you are just thinking about I, me, myself, my family, me, myself, my family, me, myself, do you know what is going to happen? You keep working hard in the same business. You'll be where you are. Other people will come into the business with the right mentality. My biggest passion is not to make money for myself. My biggest passion to help people to make money is not for ourselves. I'm telling you this because of what I've gone through. Because of what I've gone through in the area that I'm staying in. My biggest passion, I've made this promise to myself from day one. That God, if you give me the wisdom to break through in this business and with all the people building the business with, collectively, it's a promise. Collectively, we will use 10% of our wealth, go out there and change Africa. We will change Africa. If you don't do, Dubai was not even nicer than Africa. Today, Dubai is one of the nicest. Human being had to do that with a vision. Do you understand? We will change that. And if you know what people are going through, do you understand? Because of that, I am living that life. And my biggest joy is not when I make money. My biggest joy, last time like this, we went to do this charity something. 10%. Our team, that's what we do, right? 10%. Anything we get, we had to put down to ourselves that, okay, that is what we are here for. We are not here to make the money for ourselves. I'm telling you, things works in your favor only if you're a good steward. If you're only thinking about you yourself, God gives wisdom. He doesn't give in abundance to people he's not using. And I'm telling you the bitter truth. Is the truth, whether you adapt to that or not. Okay? Let me show you something. We had to do a charity something the last time. And I'm telling you, the team members were able to contribute some, those who got to know. This, I didn't even put it out there. I was going to do myself with my 10%. Do you understand? There are still people staying in houses like this. Oh, where is this? Where is this? Good. Look at this. There are still people staying here. You know, this outmolded olden days, handy molded houses. Do you understand? There are many, many people staying at places like that. Do you understand? But last time I was going to share flyer and then I saw some people like that. It broke down on them. When I saw the kids, it touched me. And we decided to go and do this. This has been my passion all this while. And I'm telling you, whether anyone on the line likes it or not, you see your leaders, we will change Africa. All the leaders on the line, whether anyone likes it or not, we will change Africa. We will make it a better place. And we know one thing for sure, those who are meant for this will come and fight that battle. There's nothing worth getting without fighting the battle. If you think you are going through challenges, a lot of people are also going through challenges. That's why they've not broke through in life. So if you give up, many, many people give up. That's why they've not broke through. Right? Look at this. We had to buy 60 bags of cement and we are rebuilding the place for them. It's not like we have ours, but with our vision and our purpose and our passion. Do you understand? Buy paint and all those. And it's not only these people. People are going through a lot. There's this house. Like, I want to show you something. If you understand this and you've got this opportunity and you are given excuse, my brother, my sister, you think you'll be praying that God should bless you. God doesn't just bless. So I'm telling you, it's like leaving the house, giving your elderly son money to take care of the kids. And then he will go and use the money for himself and his girlfriend. And if you come back, if all the kids are hungry, what do you think is going to happen? You'll be disappointed in your son. Next time, if you're going out, you don't give your son money. Do you understand? The same thing applies here. The same thing applies here. Oh, I'm not seeing this. I wish I could see it. So maybe next time. The same thing applies here. Right? If you come home, next time, you don't even mind your kid again. The same thing. God does not give to people in abundance. Understand this. And the blessing of God is not coming from, it does not come from your hard work alone. Okay? The biggest blessing is when you have the right mentor, like the mentors you have today. I'm telling you, the system you are in, they have the best strategies. So far as they are making money, they have the best strategies. Do you understand? Unless you don't see them making, so far as their earnings, you just have to understand the concept. Just like I explained the concept of trading. Do you understand? And God will only give you. If you are here, even if you're having trading capital, and you are trading and you are making something tangible for yourself. Even some part of this, please, the Quran and the Bible works the same way. I want to show you put some secrets here. Let me end you with this. Okay? So it will be 1 hour, 30 minutes. It says what? You see, these are things that I follow. It is useless to wake up in the morning. I'm telling you the bitter truth here. Where is this? I'm coming. Which of the groups? If you think passive income is the wisdom of God. If he knows that you're a good steward, he gives you that wisdom to build your system to make passive income. That's why I keep saying, make sure you are on a purpose. You are referring not because you want $30. You are referring because you have that at heart, that you want to change people's life. You want to make wealth to impact other people. Trust me, do this and see. Everything will work. And the biggest flex is not you just building a business. So the biggest flex is when the wisdom comes to you. Oh, I'm coming. Let me show you people this. Let me show you people this. What is this? I saw it right now. I'm coming. I want to show you this. This is one of the biggest things I've been working with. Even the Bible is trying to tell you that it is useless to work so hard for a living. Let me confirm that to you. Where is this? Why am I not seeing this? I'm coming over. Let me go online and go and do this research for you. So you'll see it even from... Let me do this online research. Even it's in the Quran, the same thing everywhere. Do you understand? I want to show you something. If you think you are working so hard for a living, it's because you don't understand stewardship. If you are struggling hard to feed, you still don't understand stewardship. When you're in a business and maybe your uplines are telling you, build a business, do this, do that, and you think you still don't understand stewardship. Stewardship is the key. Do you understand? Result, you can work so hard. Result is out of your control. Let me show you this. Psalm 127 verse 3. I want to show you this. Let me give you this. And this is what I've been working with. 127. Is it verse 2? Yes. You put to read this yourself. Let me give it to you. Can you all see my screen? Coach Mo, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay. So you could see here, Psalm 127 verse 2. It's in vain for you to rise up early and go late to rest, eating a bread of anxious. Let me go to the version. It's in vain for you to rise early and stay up late, toiling for food to eat, for he grants sleep to those he loves. My brothers and sisters, because I have a vision, a mission, okay, to impact more people in Africa, God gives me the wisdom. Result is out of my control. He brings that. I work very hard, do you understand? And result, I cannot control that. Good. Read here. This version is suiting me. This is my best version here. It's a waste of time. It's a very much waste of time to get up early, stay up late, trying to make a living. The Lord provides for those he loves, even while they are sleeping. The wisdom of God comes in here. That is what success means. All right? When Muhammad came, he had something called, he had disciples. These are his downlines. He didn't come selfishly, trying to do his purpose on his own. When Jesus Christ came, he had disciples. They understand system building. So as you are here, why don't you have downlines? Why don't you have people you are also duplicating yourself to? You are trading, you are making the money, you understand the concept that, okay, your money is going to be there, and while the trade is going on, do you understand, just like the traditional business, you are making something from your sub-bin and all. Why don't you understand this? Why are you keeping it to yourself? But your religious leaders didn't keep their businesses to themselves. They had downlines, they had to duplicate. Right? So I'll be ending this here. I love you all, okay? This is just a little bit part of my story. So thank you very much for having me today, okay? And thank you for giving me all the time. I really appreciate, all right? Thank you very much, Coach Moon, all the leaders, and everyone on the line. Without you, I wouldn't have been here. Ubuntu, you are because I am. I am because you are. So you are the reason I am here, and you giving me a listening ear, okay? I really appreciate that. And all our uplines that had to give us the click, all right? Thank you very much. So I'd like to leave the microphone for our leader. Coach Mo, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. Thank you so much, Dr. Newman. That was a wonderful story. In fact, I felt like no one needs to stop talking, just keep on talking. But because of time, might not permit us to do that. We can maybe do this some other time, but we really appreciate your time you've been able to put through to come. I know you are just trying to do your best to be here because you are just getting better because you are down. So I really appreciate everything. And for those who joined late, don't worry, the session is being recorded. Once I am done uploading the video for the session, I'm going to share the link across all the groups. Do we have questions, please? If we have, maybe we can just pick 1 or 2 questions to answer before we end the session. So if you have any questions, please, you can just drop your question on the chat and we can see which of the questions we are going to answer. Let me see. I can't find any question for now. Coach Sadisu, do you have any other thing to say in addition to what I've been said so far? Because Dr. Newman has said a lot this morning, and honestly speaking, he has said everything. It's just for you guys to take this business very seriously. You can see nobody is going to pamper you here. It is your decision if you're going to push this business like your life depends on it. It is your decision if this is what you want to do as a full-time, but we are telling you that this system is working. If you put in the energy, if you give it the time you desire, I am telling you, you will see the results you are looking for. It is paying, of course. If it is paying me, it is working for Dr. Newman, it is working for all our top leaders, then it means that the system is working. It is you that is not working. Coach Sadisu, are you still there?
Yes, I am. I'm just going through the verse of the Bible that Dr. Newman shared.
Honestly speaking.
He said, it's in vain. It's in vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep. I think that's one. And another narration is, it's in vain for you to rise up early, so sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep. What does it mean? You can make money sleeping. That's what he's talking about. You can make money sleeping, chilling. This is what he has done for himself and for his family, and this will continue to pay him for the rest of his life, just like Coach Mo, right? Somebody is asking on the chat that how does he get to V3? How do you get to V4? There is a video on that. For you to get to V3, you need 100 people in your team. For you to get to V4, you need 300 in your team, like that. So just get back to your upline to break it down for you. This is just a testimonial session. We really appreciate your time, Dr. Newman. He has done everything. He has hit the nail on the head. It's now up to you to make the money, right? Compare this with your 9 to 5, which one pays more? Then you now know whether you want to give it your attention or not. I just told you guys, I'm just being conservative. I just told you guys that a V4 member, I'm just being conservative. You could see what he had made last month, 6 points. Who can pay you that money? Which company can give you that money in the whole of Africa without stressing the hell out of you? That's what they make as a V4 member. So once you activate your boat, start thinking of how you are going to grow and rank up to V4 or V3, right? But as you know, he said that one of the things he said and what we are preaching is you don't go because of money. You don't share the business because of money, or else you will not last. So a word is enough for the wise. See you in our next session, same time, 11 a.m. every Saturday. Have a weekend full of blessing, peace and mercy of the Lord. Bye, everyone.